Hello, it's me, back at it. Uh, Saturday, I'm taping this on Saturday night. Did my 5 mile hike at the Claremont Loop. Then I spent some time with my daughter. Yes, and I have a grandbaby now. His name is Ethan Christian, and he's so handsome. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen my pictures I posted. And then I happened to go to Fleming's after work with Brian and Peaches and had a blast there. I spent $45 on 3 glasses of wine, but it was great times. I just got home from that. I have my hat on because my hair looks a mess underneath here, so I'm going to keep this on. So anyway, I was sitting here trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about today. It's a little tough. I was a little caught up in the whole baby situation and grandbaby situation, and I really didn't think about what I was going to talk about to this Monday. And I started thinking about Valentine's Day coming up, and us single people, I'm single. What we go through on Valentine's Day and the fact that we may not have somebody in our lives or whatever the case is. And, it is what it is. So, side note, I got out of a situation. Officially, it ended in January 1st. And I spent 2 years of my life trying to make something happen that just apparently wasn't meant to be. And those 2 years of my life didn't make me a better person, yes. However, it didn't work out. And after it was over, I kind of realized that my whole life, ever since I was young, I had my daughter when I was 17, and my whole life pretty much has been, all of my decisions I've made have been for someone else. What I mean by that is, of course, I was doing things for me, but every decision that I've made in my life up until this year has always been, well, what if I do this, then it's not going to be good for my daughter. Or if I did this, it's not going to be good for my man. Because I've always been in some sort of relationship or some sort of something since I was young. So this is the first year that I've ever been able to do exactly what I want to do and not have to worry about somebody else's feelings or per se. Of course, I'm always going to have my daughter and my grandbaby, and I'm always going to be there for them, but I still can go and do and make decisions just for me now. And I've decided to take this year and the whole year just be for me. So I'm going to say this to men for the whole year because I don't want to deal with any right now. I just want to be responsible for me, my emotions, and how I want things. So that's a side note. So anyway, my purpose of this whole blog for the single people that are not going to have a love this year, take this year to do everything for you. Now, what I mean by that, think about your perfect mate, the person that how you want them to treat you. And everything that you want this mate to do. Now, of course, we can't include sex unless we're talking about masturbation. But, sex, masturbation, I'd rather have sex any day. But everything that you want your mate to do, and I'm talking about men and women, because I know there's some lonely men out there too. There's a lot of lonely women, but there's a lot of lonely men out there too. So I'm not gender biased, so I'm speaking to men and women right now. So take the mate that you want in your head, all the things that you want your mate to do, when you get one, do it to yourself. If you want them to take you out to nice restaurants, take yourself out. If you want them to send you good morning text or good night text, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, good morning, you're handsome. Good morning, handsome, or good morning, beautiful, or good night, beautiful, good night, handsome. Tell yourself that. If you like to travel and you want your mate to travel with you, take yourself out on trips. Treat yourself how you want your mate to treat you. Which basically it stems to basically love yourself, love who you are, embrace who you are as a person. And then when some man or some woman comes along and tries to weasel their way into your life, if they don't make you want to leave yourself, don't deal with them. Because you got to look at people like, what are you going to do for me? Or what are you going to bring in my life that is better than what I'm doing for myself? And when you meet that person who is bringing something into your life that is better than what you're bringing yourself, then that's the one you're going to want to spend your time with. That's the one you're going to want to embrace and welcome into your home and so on and so forth. And that's when you'll meet that person. Because if you're so busy loving on yourself and enjoying yourself and so on and so forth, these little Neanderthals and these little leeches and vultures, they won't even be able to weasel into your life because you're going to look at them like deuces. No. So anyway, that's my point. That's all I have to say. You know, I'm maybe a little tipsy right now. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful Monday and start to your week. Yeah, life is good right now. I'm in a very, very good place. I don't know how else to say this. I'm smiling, I'm happy, and life is good. It's really good. And I think sometimes it takes a situation to allow you to see things for what they truly are. And this life is really such a blessing. And I think that we just have to view it that way. And then once we view life as a blessing, then things will just start falling into place the way that they should be. Okay? That's all I have to say. I did this in one take, so hopefully it comes out okay. Have a good Monday. Enjoy your week. And make sure that you put your plan in action to achieve everything that you want out of your life. Because you are the writer of your book. So make it a good one. I'm out.